What up, everybody? It's your boy Jerry Gore, both sides of the fence. Boy, it's early on a Saturday morning, real early. Got up and met up with my brother, went out for a ride this morning. Come back, I don't drink coffee. I was like the one and only person in prison that didn't drink coffee. Didn't smoke no damn cigarettes either. But yeah, it's bright and early. Still dark outside, I think. Around 6:30, 7 o'clock. How my people's doing out there today? I know I'm not live, but I'm talking to y'all like I'm live. I was in here, like I said, thinking about the channel, and I just had a story, wanted to make a quick, fast little story. I think I mentioned before when I talked about Booty Bandits, or one of the other videos, I talked about a guy named Peaches. I had a homeboy that was from my town that was in prison. We was in the regional jail together, and then he was on a 60-day shocker. He had other charges. Well, he went back home when I went to shipped off to Southwestern Regional. About 4 or 5 months later, I met back up with him. He had gotten a high-speed chase, and we met back up at Pruny Town. He come in a building, and I seen him. I'm like, "What's up, Klein?" He had just come from Huntsville. It was a rocking place down there. Like a week before that, he got in a fight and had black eyes and shit. I don't know why they shipped him out of there, but anywho, that's none of my business. Like I said, I know Alex throw them hands and shit, but he does love his little dizzo. But anyways, I was talking about Alex because Alex was in the cut with a guy named Peaches. What it is, the open dorm area at Pruny Town, because it was low security. They do have level 3s in there. If you're level 4, you ain't getting there. They should be right back out, because there's only one fence, well, 2 fences. One on the RSAT, which is a drug program, and then one up on 20, which I was on. I was on 20. And on 20, it has your behavior people and people that, some of them have health issues where they have to, get transported by a bus down the hill, because you got to walk like a daggone mile up the hill and down the hill just to get the chow and the freezing. It don't matter. You'll starve if you don't walk a mile down a hill and a mile up a hill every day. It's that daggone, seems like a mile, but it really is a long way. And you have to wait for everybody, because you got a CO in the front and a CO in the back, so nobody runs off. But anyways, let me get back on track. Alex, he lived in a cut right beside mine. 4 people in the cut, open dorms. It's like twin beds, 4 people in there. 2 right here and 2 right here. Well, I was in my cut over here. I was in the corner and right near the showers. Alex, I could look over my bed, and we had sign language and, little prison sign language, and we would talk during counting at nighttime, little hustles we had going on, what we gonna do tomorrow, and didn't want nobody to know. So we'd throw hand signs, which they can read too. So the COs being walking by, we'd throw the hand signals and sign language to each other. But Alex, like I said, he was a cut right beside mine. And Peaches come from Huntsville. It was a 6'7", about 280-pound gay guy. Called him Peaches, but they said he had hands. he could fight. I never seen him fight, but he came close to fighting several times in there. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why he was getting himself in situations and he's about to fight. Well, there's you got 20 19, 20, 18. So that's 3. And then RSAT, whatever that is. There's 4. That's 4 different places where people are housed at. So 18, 19, 20, and whatever RSAT is. So, like I said, Peaches, he ended up going through all those different dorms before getting PC'd off the compound. Well, he didn't go to RSAT, I don't think, but 3 of the dorms that he was allowed to go to, he got PC'd up. He came back to ours twice, and then he got PC'd out of ours. But what Peaches' motive was, so he was used to being in Huntsville, high security, medium security, where he could run up a debt, and then he could get his debt paid doing sexual favors. Well, we was in a minimum security. Ain't nobody on that time. Nobody's not gonna let him run up $100 gambling debt and then, oh man, come on, man, or go top me off or something. Pruny Town, minimum security, they wasn't on that time. That's why he ended up getting PC'd up and shipped back to a higher level. Like I said, so what his motive was, he would get on the poker tables and he would either run up a store bet because he didn't have no money. He would act like he had money, but he would run up a store bill to the store man, playing poker, or he'd get on the table and get behind, and then, after a while, acting like he's going to get money, his people's going to send money, it never comes through. So then when the dude starts pressing them, wanting their money, then, boom, buy Peaches. But the compound is so big, so you're eventually going to run into him. So, boom, he gets kicked. He checks off our dorm, goes down across the way down the hill, goes to the other place, goes down to 19 or whatever it is, and it goes down there, which is a big building. You're not fenced in, but you're locked in the building all day. Like, they live up, I think, to 2 or 3 upstairs. I think it's one all big ass rooms upstairs, but like 90-some inmates, I think. 2 sides, B and A and B side, I guess. But like I said, he goes over there, which is way away from our dorm, and all the inmates on there is like, yo, why Peaches come over here? So everybody's telling y'all need to watch Peaches, man. He gonna get y'all. So sure enough, a week later, Peaches comes carrying all his shit, his property, back up to our pod, but he goes to the other side. Alright, so now we're curious. Man, this motherfucker, he done checked off again, you know what I mean? He done ran some debt out and checked off again. So now the people on our side are still wanting to get at him. Plus, we go to Chow, find out what he did. He done played games, did a little magic trick, you know what I mean? He's playing cards, playing magic tricks with over there. I guess he daggone couldn't get topped off or couldn't get banged out from the back, so he PC'd out of there. So then he goes to side B, which I was on there at first, but my cousin was on side A, and so I went over to my cousin's side. Side B is where the hole is. It has 1 or 2 cells in the hole right there, and there's 2 cells in the hole before they ship you back to a big prison. You spend there a couple of days and they'll ship you off. But so Peaches was over there doing good for about 3 or 4 days. He gets on that poker tables over there. Now you get your ass beat over on the other side easy, because there's a lot of 3s and 4s just come from Huntsville, and they ready to go back anyways, because they don't like how Pruny Town, they don't like that low security. They want to get into shit all the time, so they go Sure enough, he gets over there. He can't suck him off. So guess what? Boom, boom, boom. Somebody starts beating up on him. Comes back to our side now. Everybody is like, man, Peaches, man, what the fuck, man? Your name's no good. You know what I mean? So he comes back over now. There's a dude that I met at the regional. He called me my cousin because my mom and his mom has the same last name, so he act like we was cousins and shit. But I figured he was a little bit both ways, the way he acted in the regional. So the dude that acted like he was my cousin, I guess, had a little bit of money at the time, so he let Peaches get on the poker table, run up his debt. So sure enough, all you see about 3 or 4 days later, you see dude wearing Peaches shoes. Well, of course, you can tell they're Peaches shoes because they're a different kind of blue. They're like a standout blue. So everybody knew what was up. So one night, it was about 2 in the morning, and someone caught Peaches and Blackburn sneaking into the shower. And next day, Blackburn and him was holding hands, laying on the bed together. Blackburn done made Peaches his little girl. So Blackburn took care of him for a little bit, and then Blackburn's money, he didn't have that much money, so they act like they was in love for a couple days, and then Peaches hit that card table for about $70-$80 and then dipped out on him straight back to Huntinsville or somewhere so he could get back on the yard. He said, at Huntinsville, my box was always full. So I guess he was back to where he wanted to be so he could play those cards and play card tricks. You know what I mean? But Peaches, he was a cool dude, man. He tried that shit with me one time. He tried to, Gore, you good looking dude. Mind you, I'm about 80 pounds lighter than what I am right now, man. Gotta get my ass back in shape. But yeah, Peaches, he tried to come on to me and shit, and I'm like, look here, bro. I don't get down like that, man. That shit don't fly here, bro. So he was respectful. You know, he didn't come at me no more after that. He chatted with a few dudes, but he was respectful. If you shut him down, he'd leave you alone. But there was this one dude, I cannot think of his name for, man, cool ass old dude. He lived like a mile away from the prison, bro, and he was doing a 1 to 5. They come up on his house, and he had beer outside there, and he had a daggone handgun. When he wanted to come up for parole, he had a gun and some beer laying outside his house, and they went to go look at his house and said it was unfit, so he had to do his whole time, 2.5 years in there to discharge the shit because he couldn't find a home plan, and he lived like a mile down the road, bro, which is insane crazy. But he was a cool ass old dude. Can't remember his name. Will Fong, I can't remember his name, but he had some crazy USFO stories. But what was crazy about him and Peaches, old dude was about it. He didn't have no money, but see, Peaches thought he was gonna try to play old dude, but he didn't realize old dude didn't have no money. Well, old dude, he's an old pervert, you know what I mean? So he let Peaches sit on his lap and all kind of stuff, you know. So he was loving it up and down, and I think Peaches and ended up letting old dude get a little taste of the because old dude had a little bit of money sitting in there now and then, and he said he told him to get him $20 worth of items, he could get it. But I think old dude ended up getting him a taste of peaches and cream. But that's a funny little. I didn't think it was gonna last this long, 14 minutes, but that's a funny little story for y'all. Playing card games, playing tricks, getting some peaches and cream. Shout out to my subscribers. Do another video for y'all quick early this morning. I'm tired. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Maybe I'll get on here and do a video later. Y'all relax, have a good weekend. Subscribe, like, kids. Please don't get into this daggone prison bullcrap. It ain't worth it. You don't want to be the next Peaches, do you? You don't want to be the old man 20 years later trying to get some peaches and cream. No, trying to get them peaches and cream. Kids, step up and realize freedom is precious. Peace. Jerry Gore. Both sides of the fence out.